So on Xin Zhao in general, Conquer is your best keystone, most damage. Now there are exceptions. Herald Blade and Phase Rush are obviously decent as well. PTA isn't that bad either. The thing about Phase Rush is you usually do it in a super easy matchup, so when you know you're going to wreck 1v1 like a Twitch jungle or an Evelynn to stay on top of them. This is a Wukong. If I went and Phase Rush into him, he'd probably just crush me 1v1. So that's not really my best bet. I'd be much better off just going for the Conqueror so I can 1v1 the dude. Wukong does get a little low on health early, so I think I can solo him pretty easily with Conk. And in this particular game, the comps are pretty even. Now, they do have way more AoE damage than us, but I'm going to make sure I'm getting the dragons for my team and that kind of stuff. Xin Zhao's the red buff level 2 jungler. He's got the dash. He's got the knock-up. That kind of stuff. On Xin, you start Machete, and you usually avoid Raptors and Golems in your first clear. They take so long. You usually focus on your double buff plus Gromp for level 3. Or you can do red buff, cheese gank early, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're actually really lucky. We get to start with our bot lane on red buff. You want to start on red buff every time on Xin, really. If you're starting on blue, you're taking away from his level 2 gank option. If they had like a Blitzcrank or an Alistar, if I thought they were going to choose that bush, I would just go over there and take it. I'd just take that fight. If mid lane was gankable, Syndra has no CC level 1. If that was like a TF or an Annie, someone with a stun level 1, I would actually go gank this, but she's standing far back. Syndra level 1's pretty useless. So instead, we're just going to do blue Gromp and try to push in for the Wukong. It looks like their bot lane probably leash. They got to lane late. And Wukong needs a really good leash anyways. He'll lose a lot of health early, typically. So it's likely he just started with his bot side. For our runes, guys, we do have the Conk Triumphant. We went Tenacity. You can go Tenacity or Alacrity. Alacrity will give you a better clear speed, obviously, for the attack speed. But look how much CC they have. They have a lot of CC on their team, so I kind of wanted the Tenacity. And then we have Relentless Hunter to go fast and sudden impact for whenever we dash. We get that burst of lethality. Alright, there we go. Going Nimbus Cloak isn't bad on Xin. In this particular game, though, we're going to be using this setup. I feel like it's best for what we're playing against. Alright, this isn't warded. We're going to go the long way around. You want to come up behind people. Wukong only has blue buff. That means he hasn't touched his red yet. This Garen's in big trouble. Just walk up to him. Save your dash until after they flash, preferably. Save your dash until you can no longer reach them with your autos or until they flash. That's what I did there. Just walked up, started hitting with my Qs. Once you have him knocked up, you can hit him with the W as well. Wukong should be on his red. Yeah, he's on his red. Lissandra's coming to rotate on this, though. I'm just going to leave. It's not worth. I don't think Garen can really stay on me here. Knock this guy up. Let Maokai get him, hit him with the W. Garen doesn't have flash. Lissandra's here is the big issue. She pushed me off of Wu's red. I was going to wreck Wu super hard. And she's pushing me off of Scuttles, obviously. It's pretty annoying. I should have not only killed Wukong on his red buff and taken his red, but I should have gotten double Scuttle. It's just the mid-prio difference, unfortunately. It happens. But yeah, in an ideal world, I would have killed Wu on red. I would have then gotten this Scuttle, gotten that Scuttle, but having Lissandra not being lane is kind of tough, you know. We're gonna hit the wolves. We're gonna back off now. We want to back get our items. We're too low to gank. We did get an early kill, which is nice. We can set up some gank spot, perhaps, and get dragon pressure on Xin Zhao. If you want to carry in the mid-late game, you do need dragon pressure. If you don't have Dragon Soul in the late game on Xin, it's kind of rough, especially when they have lots of CC like they have. You'll just get Wombo comboed and no value, so you really do need Dragons. It's like what I'm saying. Mid lane, looks like Syndra's going for a freeze. That's going to end up shoving, though, because she has way more minions. Top lane, shoving into Maokai. Garen has way more minions, so mid lane's going to shove. Garen's going to shove into my top. I'm going to go for a bot gank. On your first back on Xin, you usually get boots and you build into your red smite. Don't go blue smite. You only go blue smite if you can easy solo the enemy jungler. I'm gonna knock up Soraka. I should have W'd there after I knocked her up. That was a misplay on my part. I think Ezreal flashed. Gonna knock him up. Good recon knock up. Hit him with W and he's dead. You're probably like, well, why did you do that? His flash and his dash are on cooldown. Ezreal dash, level 1, is on a 20-second cooldown. And so I obviously knew it was still on cooldown there. So when he stepped back up, and he had no dashes, so I just flashed on. Flash E, Q. Only really use your W once you have them knocked up. I think Wukong is going for his Raptors. Max your W first. Wukong's not even coming over here because my bot lane backed. So he has nothing to gank. And this Scuttle can't see into the pit, so they have no idea I'm on it. So I'm pretty sure I get this for free. Xin Zhao can solo Dragon once he's level 3. As long as you have mana. If you don't have mana, it'll actually kill you. Because your attack speed is so shit. You need your QE attack speed. But yeah, you have to max W so you can AoE clear camps in the mid game. So you can take like Raptors and Wolves, that kind of shit. If you don't, then you just can't even farm it at all. Yeah, it forces you to buy Tiamat, which is really cost inefficient on Xin. Looks like top lane's getting the upper hand on Mayo. Mayo still has TP though. You could just go back to lane. You're always really going to want to go for Warrior Red Smite. Like I said, Blue Smite's super situational, and you can't really go wrong with Red Smite on Xin Zhao. We're starting to get around the map really fast. We have 2 Relentless Hunter stacks. It's giving us 28 out of combat movement speed right now. Which is pretty good. We're moving around at nearly 400 with tier 1 boots. Her, for example, she's only moving at 330, so we're moving like 70 faster than her. That's really bad for us, for Maokai to get sold like that. Still have flash and TP, it's whatever happens. I don't think we can kill Garen though. I'm gonna just have to knock him up. He might actually kill me. Alright, we got him. The only reason I thought that is because I saw him use his ultimate. I don't know why Maokai isn't TPing to this. I'm just trying to thin it out so it doesn't dump too hard too fast. If I didn't thin that out, it would have killed this whole wave and dumped into the turret. And it's still going to push towards me because he has more minions anyways. But yeah, so the only reason why I used my QE early on Garen is because he was full on fighting me. And if I didn't use my E, my Q for the bonus stats they give, he would have just killed me anyways. So I had no choice. He made his choice. He thought, oh, I'm level 6, he's level 4, I'll beat him. If he had ult, that'd be true. But I watched him use it on Maokai, so I knew realistically if we were going to fight to the death, he was going to lose. He just didn't have the items. He didn't have ulti. If he had ulti, I would have been out of there. I wouldn't have even gone for that. Blue buff. Wukong's red's coming up soon. Garen's ulti should still be on cooldown. Pretty sure. Maokai really should get his pink down in this bush. It's not warded. Wukong's bot side. Wukong took my red buff. What a douche. He literally just took it. I'm going to hit Garen with my ultimate. Where I want him to go. Oh, he flashed. That fucked it up. If he didn't flash, my ultimate would have pushed him like way over there. And then we would have killed him really easy. So that was well played on Garen's part. Wukong did take my red buff. He's bot side. He's probably going to back and buy items realistically. He just got a kill. So I should be free to take his red buff and Raptors here. EW is your normal combo against like Raptors or Wolves. You just E on and then immediately W. And then you Q to get your spells off of cooldown. I'm going to leave a Raptor to try to entice Wukong to fight the camp and not check his red buff. Like I said, there's a really good chance he actually backed here. So I'm going to yank this into the bush. I still have my smite. I'd like to have ulti though to ult Wukong off of me. Yeah, we're just going to run away here. We're in a really bad spot. We don't want to be there. It looks like he actually didn't back. He still has the same items. So he's still very fightable for us as long as he doesn't have ultimate. Because we have Last Stand, which is really strong in 1v1s. He stole our red, so it's only fair we take his. Alright. Whoa, what's going on over there? She's dead. She didn't stun him. What is she doing? Her stun. Alright, that works too. Okay, we're going to get our warrior. Nice, nice, nice. Good job by Rakan. He really needs the Syndra to let him jump. Nice. Well played by both of them. Once again, my red buff is dead. Ezreal shoving up. I feel like our easiest gank is Garen. Garen flash is like 14 minute. He used it at like the 9-minute mark. Yeah, this is pink warded. So like I said, normally against Raptors or Wolves, you'll EW onto it. And then your Q puts everything on a lower cooldown when you auto stuff for your next 3 autos. So it's usually EWQ against monsters. Take it as fast as possible against champs. You wait till your W does the most damage out of any of your abilities, so you usually wait to use it until you have them knocked up. That way they can't dodge it. Because if you just raw throw out a W, it's very easy for them to dodge, because look, it takes a while to go off. The initial part does damage, The slash does a little bit of damage, but the thrust, the second part, is what does the main damage, and the thrust is also the slow, so you really want to make sure you land that. It's probably worded. Yeah, it's pink worded. Get on the Soraka. Knock her up, hit her with W. That bush is pinked. Ezreal has no dash. If his flash is down, I could flash dash on him, but I don't know if it's down or not. Ooh, I'll tell you what, I really want to kill Soraka. I want to kill her like when she's coming back to lane. I feel like that would actually be really free. Yeah, we'll kill Soraka when she's coming back to lane right there. When she's coming back, we'll kill her, and then we'll do Dragon. But we need some kind of advantage. So Dragon just spawned in, and she's about to get here, though. So I didn't really want to do Dragon right when Soraka's about to get here. So we'll kill her, like, right when she's stepping up. I don't know where the fuck she is, though. She's taking her sweet-ass time. I legit don't know where she's at. Ult Wukong off of me. He kills me anyways, and Soraka was taking 10 years to get back to lane for whatever reason. She legit should have been there like 8 seconds ago, and then Lucian forced fight on Ezreal, so I tried to help it. It's whatever. It's going to cost us a lot though, unfortunately. It was a high-risk plan. Soraka just... I mean, she countered it. She countered it by not playing the game. She just... I guarantee you if we went back and watched replay, she was waiting in base for like 80 gold or something. She should have been there 10 years ago. They're going to get Dragon now, though, unfortunately. My blue's coming up. I'll just go for a Herald. Instead of trying to win a smite fight and guaranteeing your death, it's better to just go for an opposite objective 9 out of 10 times. Wukong's really fed now off of that. He got super fucking fed. Wukong's a really easy jungler to play. He has a really high win rate. Highly recommend it. If you guys haven't seen it, check out my Wukong jungle guide. Super easy champion, and a lot of people enjoy him. I'm not a huge fan of the champ, honestly. I know a lot of people do, so I usually recommend it for people who are looking for an easy jungler that can carry pretty hard throughout all stages of the game. Xin Zhao is also a very good beginner champion. The only difference is right now, like today or whatever, in this meta, in this patch, Xin Zhao isn't the best jungler. He's kind of B tier, C tier, and Wukong's A tier, S tier. So it's just with the way the patches and items are, it's a little more favorable for Wukong right now than Xin. It's okay though, we'll make the most of it. Gonna farm it up a bit. He has quite a bit more CS than us. We have the Herald though. If we can make some more good plays and not die, we can just definitely still carry this. In hindsight, what would have counted Soraka's AFK play would have been if we would have just done Dragon. So she actually you know those times where you're wondering like what would be the best move in this situation? She played the best move she could have played in that situation. You normally max your E second on Xin Zhao. You normally max Q last as in jungle. I'm gonna move on to the Raptors, just full clearing this. Ganking Lissandra is kind of hard on Xin. She just snares you right when you jump on her. I don't even know if I can get this red buff. It's gonna be close. Wukong might be in my jungle. I just walked over a ward as well. Garen's rotating on this, unfortunately. He's literally missing. What a rat. Looks like Wukong didn't take my red buff. Looks like Wukong just has blue. So I'll go get my red. Oh, get my red. Garen's gonna miss some minions for that. I lost my pink word, but he lost quite a bit of minions. EW, Q. Gonna wipe these out. Finish it off with the W. Move on to my red buff. Bot lane. It's not that gankable because they're standing so far back. On Xin, you can't just hop over the wall or anything like maybe a Kha'Zix or a Fiddle ult could do. So it's not very gankable. Not only that, but neither one of my bot laners has a pink in either one of these bushes. So there's a very high chance the area is warded anyways. So it's very low chance of getting a reward there from ganking that. Wukong's here. I'm gonna ping it out. My teammates react. I don't know why Rakan's fighting him. I think we actually lose that. I don't think there's any way we would win that fight. Looks like the enemies are forcing it regardless though. Jump on Soraka. Finish her off. Since I could no longer auto her, the best move was to hit her with the tipper. I have my ulti here. Oh, I accidentally laid my Herald. And it laid. Landed a good ult on them, did lots of damage. That was kind of cringe. I wasn't trying to use Herald. It actually turned out really well though. They try to focus me down, recon shields and shit. Really strong. We'll dump another. Ooh, wow. Hit her with the tipper. She's slowed. We don't really have any tools to finish her off though. But I think we can definitely kill this though. We need everyone to hit it. I want to dump the Herald in one more wave. Check this out. Bada boom. Look, the Herald. Wait. Why didn't. Oh, Wukong must have smited it. Wukong must have smited the Herald in mid dash. Because the Herald would have nearly one-shotted that turret. The low on health the Herald gets, it does more damage. It would have wiped that. Okay, we got the Scuttle Crab for the dragon. We're gonna grab wraps and then reset for this dragon fight. We want to make sure we're there as strong as possible. And Wukong has way more items than us because we're sitting on 2k gold. So if we were to just stay and not reset here, he would actually crush us, even though he just died. Just saying the drag fight, everyone gets ready. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒 should really walk over here. He should leave that. It's not worth. It's just an outer turret. Against their comp, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a. I'll go ahead and just rush a Sterix Gauge. Trinity Force would be a good option. It's a little expensive with how fed I am. It would be overall really solid. Since my team doesn't have a tank, since 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒's not grouping, I would actually rather just get lots of HP. And the Sterix Gauge will bait Wukong into overstaying on me, thinking he can kill me. So it'll drown out a lot of their area of effect. Oh, got him. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. Not bad. So after we knocked her up, we killed her with W, and our ultimate was making us take less damage because if they're not within inside the circle, they can't hurt you. So we actually just tanked like a mofo there, like a Rammus, and we got a kill. That was insane. I knew Soraka's flash was down. If you guys remember, last fight, she used it. Remember, we were chasing her. She flashed away, and we threw out a W, but the Recon Ignite killed her anyways. So there, I knew she didn't have it. She was a little out of position, and I knew if I thought the enemies were 5 stacked in that bush, I definitely wouldn't have done it. I figured it was just her and maybe one other person because I saw Garen was elsewhere on the minimap. Like, they just didn't look like they were formed up because they kept poking out of areas, and I could see where enough of them were to where I felt confident in that. So after you land your dash in those situations, you usually throw out an ultimate really soon because the last champion that you attacked, your ultimate doesn't push them away, but they still take full damage. So after I eat onto her, I hit her with like 1 Q, and then I ulted everyone off of me, which hurt everybody and also allowed me time to kill Soraka before they could like truly assist her. Because the whole point is your ultimate pushes them off of you, and then if they're not within inside the circle, they can't hurt you. That's the whole concept. So it actually worked really beautifully there. I know it sounds like I'm super over explaining things. Just bear in mind these videos, there's people from Iron to even some diamond players watching this stuff, so I like to include some basic shit for the newer players to understand. That's a really bad fight. I don't want to fight that. Knock the Herald up, hit it with W. He's dead. Let's just shove down the turrets. I couldn't really save 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒. He doesn't have full item, and Garen has Black Cleaver, and Wukong's pretty fed. Even though he's lower level than me, he's got a lot of gold. So I knew we didn't have a chance that fight. I get this red buff though. Garen's coming. I don't want to fight this. 2 of them are dead. I know we could win if they forced it, but we'll get away anyways. I got his red buff. I'm gonna push into his jungle. They're both like over here. Lissandra's spawning in, so their right side jungle's a buffet right now. Check for pink wards. Good chance Wukong comes up over there. I want him to ward it is what I want. I don't think he has it though. I'm gonna go ahead and leave 1 wolf because I'm a nice guy. Also want to get that Gromp. Just ult him off of me. Oh, I really don't want to do that. I really don't. I don't know if he has ulti, dude. Like, it's just not worth. That's the only reason. If I knew for a fact Wukong's ult was down, I would do it. Like, we didn't know enough of where the enemies were. We saw Garen top, but literally Sandra or anyone could just jump over and we get wiped, and it's not worth it. We're in the lead. We don't want to give away the shutdown gold. We have the power. The power is ours. We don't want to give away that power for free. We got our Sterix now. We're going to go ahead and build into... you know, I'll get a Black Cleaver. Xin Zhao, you have a lot of item options. I know Black Cleaver doesn't sound good, but check this out. So with having a Ruby Crystal, you could also go for Dead Man's Plate would be a good option. That might actually be better. So look, with the Ruby Crystal, Trinity Force costs 3333. Costs a lot, but check it out. Black Cleaver's only 26. So right now, Black Cleaver 700 gold cheaper, and their Garen's gonna get really tanky. So I might as well just get it. I'd rather get the tankiness and cheap CDR out of Black Cleaver. I feel like that would be my best bet for carrying this game. Looks like Wukong's dead. We could actually take this. Q on the turret to do extra damage. Ulti the Lissandra. Do you see how I timed that? Gonna hit her with the W. Ooh, you like that Sterix? That Sterix gauge fat shield, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Xin Zhao's ultimate has a little bit of a delay. Once you press R, it takes like, I'd like to say a half a second for it to whip. So I timed my whip with her claw. So right when she appeared, I went whoop and then smacked her right into my team. That was sick. That was nasty, dude. That's what we call nasty pow. Nasty Xin pow. Someone in my comments tells me every time I play Xin Zhao, they're telling me I'm saying his name wrong. But hear me out. It's better for me to say it wrong than it is for me to try to say it right and still say it wrong anyways. Do you know what I'm saying? And anyways, language is fairly fluid anyways. Like, certain words become mutated to what was considered wrong, but is now today considered right. So what I'm trying to say is if I say Xin Zhao enough and everyone starts saying Xin Zhao, then that's what it will become. Anyways, buff coming up. Camp's coming up. We'll farm that out. Our Sterix is back off a cooldown. Very nice. Dragon fight. I need to get over there. Maokai's forcing that out pretty hard. We are ahead, but we still need to be smart about our fights because they're tanky. We can't... Ooh, that was really great. Really good shit out of Lissandra. Rakan, awesome. Whoa! Dude, fucking Wombo combo over there. Dash honor kill with Q. Oh, I tried. Oh, the tip, baby. Only the tip. Only the tip, dude. That was just like the tip, the tippy tip of the tip. That was insane. So I tried to flash kill him with my R. I couldn't quite reach it, and then I had to hit him with the tip. That's funny. Yeah, so that engage off of Maokai. He blew enough of their spells. And then Lissandra got massive... I'm sorry. Syndra. Jesus, they're both purple, am I right? Anyways, Lissandra got big AoE. Against AoE champs, you don't want to fight them in the jungle. So for their team, they have a lot of AoE too, but since they're behind, they're having to play defensive. So even though you're like, oh, they have AoE, so it's fine. No, it's bad. Since we can play aggressive since we're ahead, they shouldn't try to fight us in these tight spaces. Because one Lissandra stun, she stunned like 3 people. And she's dropping fat bombs, you know what I'm saying? And then Rakan got off a freaking 5-man charm. So it would actually be best if they fought under turrets or out in the open. Preferably under turrets. That would help them come back into the game. Because if Lissandra lands one big AoE, they're fucked. Maokai needs to get out of here. I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna hit him with the... Ooh, I sold the Wukong. I hit Wukong with the tipper there. Knock up Garen. Gonna ult Wukong off my Syndra. Knock him up. Hit him with the tipper. She's slowed. She's slowed. I'm gonna knock her up. Whoop-ah! Not bad. Whoop-ah! Boom! Oh, I tipped too soon, dude. I needed to stay on her. I needed to knock her up first. If I had Dead Man's, I'd run her down like a pig. I can't, though. It's not gonna happen. I'll help her break turret with my Q. Not bad. Not bad. E on the minion for attack speed. Q the turret. wreck this thing down. Alright, let's get this red buff. Look at Ezreal's bot. He's griefing. I'm kidding. He's not griefing, but he really should be playing around his teammates. If they could get one big pick on us, like get that 1,000 Syndra gold from her dying with that 700 shutdown bonus, they could easily come back into this. He really needs to group though. Like, what would happen if I just showed up, or 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐿 even can solo the dude? I'm gonna take his camps. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna let Syndra have blue buff because I'm a nice guy and she's fed. Jesus, she's fed. She's 25 mesh stacks. Yeah, 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿, exactly. You 80 carry players, you think you're being crafty, but dude, if you can't, like, if literally everyone on the enemy team can solo you, it's too risky. Even if Rakan went down there, you could probably solo him if Rakan has Ignite and Ezreal doesn't have Flash or Heal. Okay, got Black Cleaver now. We're pretty strong. Once again, it's not troll, guys. Black Cleaver, it's way cheaper than, it's over 700 gold cheaper than Trinity Force. It gives more HP. It gives more attack damage, which Xin Zhao scales really well with. More AD, more HP, 700 gold cheaper. And it's going to let me shred the Garen. Garen's going to start to stack a lot of armor against us. We actually have a lot of AD on our team with me and the Lucian, to where he'll get a Dead Man's Play or Thornmail. Trust me, guys. Black Cleaver, very underrated on Xin Zhao. And you still get the movement speed bonus from hitting shit. You see I'm getting the rage bonus. So you're really getting the best parts of the Trinity Force when you build Black Cleaver on Xin. Plays really nicely into the Sterix gauge as well. The way the stats synergize with each other. Okay, I need to get out of here. I should not be doing that. I have to play around my team. The enemy team has so much CD. I mean, so much CC. That if I just randomly run up, they could just permit like, Garen Science, Wukong knockup, Soraka slows, Soraka silence, Ezreal slows with Iceborne, Lissandra snare, Lissandra slows, Lissandra ult, Wukong blue smite. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going to get out of there. So I got to play smart. If I engage, it needs to be to the death. Because I'm not getting away once I engage, most likely. Unless I get a really clean, sexy ult off. Bam, boy! Let's get it. EQ, baby. Get out of town, dude. Yeah, I'm a thick boy. Alright, let's eat that minion. Take this turret down. I don't know what the hell she was thinking. I guess she thought I wouldn't do it. She said, I bet you won't. And then I had to do it. That was so weird. Maybe she thought her teammate was going to help her or something. I have my ulti. I'm fine. I can just press R. And Wukong knows that. Every time Wukong jumps on me, I just R him away. Xin R's on such a short cooldown, especially once you have CDR. Plus, your Q reduces its cooldown. So if I were to R, every time I use my Q, all 3 Qs will reduce the cooldown by 1 second. So if I start farming or fighting, Zin's ultimate, realistically, it says like 60-70 second cooldown. Realistically, it's more like a 30-second cooldown if you're trying to get it back off a cooldown. We're going to give Syndra blue buff. We're going to get this Dragon Soul. So you guys are like, I can't win with Xin. I can't win with Xin. I get fed. I carry my team, but I can't win. No, I understand. You can't win every game. But if you do manage to get ahead early, look, we got 3 dragons. Now, even if the enemies start playing team fights better and if they can get a shutdown gold or 2, with this Dragon Soul, it's going to be really freaking hard for that to even happen. Plus, even if it does happen, we'll still have really good scaling off of the Dragon Soul. Alright, got Dragon Soul, big fat shield, boy. Let's get it. We're a little low on mana. Let's go press that Syndra down a bit. Let's realistically get that top inhib. Wow, she got wrecked. Oh, I missed my knockup on her. I accidentally autoed the minion. That was a big no-no. Go for their inhib. I don't want to die them under 2 turrets. Ooh, what is that? This is my E attack speed, Q. Not bad. Got a Dragon Soul, man. Boom, that's a big shield. You better run, sissy. Nice. You better run, dude. Got Wukong ult, not bad. And that's GG, guys. That's how you play Xin Zhao jungle like a man. Don't be a sissy beta simp that builds Trinity Force on Xin Zhao, guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.